said earlier, like, you love black men. So if you know that black men can't stay faithful, then why do you love them so much?
Can I get a shot of Casamigos?
You said earlier, like, you love black men. So if you know that black men can't stay faithful, then why do you love them so much?
Can I get a shot of Casamigos?
Oh my goodness, guys, listen. Don't pay attention right here. I'm about to start cooking. But listen, the whole video that I made about why women like thugs, I was not talking about myself. I have dated some in my younger years, but I was just talking about women in general. I wasn't talking about myself. If you would listen to the way that I word things that I say, I said some women and women who have.
In this video, I want to cover why finding love for black men, genuine love, is very, very difficult. You have the stereotypical and the cultural stereotype and expectation. If you don't fit a certain characteristic, then you're not black. Okay, so every black man knows that when he's looking for a relationship or when he's looking for love, he's aware that there is a certain trait, a racial trait, cultural trait that people are, or women, if you like, are expecting when they are dating you. When they have a relationship with you, they expect you to behave in a certain way, listen to a certain type of music. Because you're black, you're supposed to like rap music. And this is how they relate to black men. But it gets worse. It gets worse. The expectation of black men are so high. But when it comes to white men, you could dress like a tramp. You could have no morals. You could be poor. You could have no ambition. But when it comes to black men, it's interesting. When you have money, right, then you attract females, right? You know, you have to have money. You have to have a certain athletic, structure. A white man could be fat. He could have no ambition. Yet the same standard is not applied. I remember this black woman, a social worker, who, back in Wolverhampton, social worker, and she was dating a white guy who was actually a convicted paedophile. She was dating a white guy who was a convicted paedophile. Okay, but and there's other cases as well where black women are willing to teach their white guys hygiene. They're willing to teach them how to wash. The standards are low. You would not expect a black woman to teach a black man how to wash.
Man didn't touch a drop of water. Even Pilot washed his hands before he walked away. What's his excuse?
You are finished washing the plate?
Yeah, I'm just gonna drip dry.
Drip what?
Dry.
Drip dry?
Yeah.
You are finished washing the plate like this?
She wouldn't touch him with a barge pole. Yeah, a white guy, he could be a tramp, he could be dirty, he could be filthy, it doesn't matter. They will lower their standards. A black man has to have coco skin, they have to make sure he smells nice, have to make sure he's got money, he's professional. The standard is so high. And you wonder why black men are so messed up. Because hearts of hearts, we know that the standards become too high for us. I was watching a program called the Pop the Balloon, Oh my gosh, some black guys, they were professional. They had good bodies. Yet you know something? The black women were finding mistakes. The same mistakes that they don't find when they're dating racists. The same mistake when they don't find when they're dating the KKK. The same mistake they don't find when there's a black woman who's on this racist program. She dated a white guy. He was an armed robber. An armed robber. You know, she on this GMTV pretending that she's got morals, etc. You know, married to a white guy. That is somehow when the black woman supports the far right movement, you can guarantee they got a white husband. Same as Candice Owen, same as Kemi Butchinosh. As soon as they have a white husband, they start supporting the far right. You know, teaching them how to wash, how to cook chicken. Yet the same standard is not given when it comes to black men. You know, suddenly, you know, the white guy gets a pass. He gets a pass. You know, but we got to make sure we've got money. We've got to make sure we're professional. And even then, it's not enough. Because you're a black male. You're a black man. You'll never be enough. They only date you because they want your money. That's why they put up with you. Because the white guy has destroyed the black man's sense of self. That even our women don't respect us. They've always wanted lighter skinned guys. I've seen it when I was in church. They've always wanted to date lighter tones, you know, mixed race guys, etc. I have nothing against mixed race guys. I'm just saying it as it is. You know, they've always preferred, you know, guys who are light-skinned, deep inside the subconscious recesses, you know, of their mind. You know, so they hate you simply because you're a black guy. Hence why you must act like a thug, act like a devil, think like the devil. That's how they relate to you on, not on a human level. So the standards become so bizarre. You look at that program, Pop the Balloon, and you begin to realize something is strange. These guys are professional. These guys look good. Yet the black women were finding mistakes with them. I don't like your hair. I don't like your shoes. And they jump from that straight to dating the KKK. They jump from that straight to date the white guy with a big belly. Hygiene is through the roof. Smells like an onion, like pigs, but they don't care.
I'm out.
Man didn't touch a drop of water. Even Pilot washed his hands before he walked away. What's his excuse?
You are finished washing the plate.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drip dry.
Drip what?
Dry.
Drip dry.
Yeah.
You are finished washing the plate like this.
The standards begin to drop. And there's a guy on YouTube, black guy, and he was covering, you know, this similar subject. So black guys are aware. You know, as soon as you got money, suddenly, all of a sudden, right, they will date you. They will date you, but you're still black. In the minds of these women, you are still black. You know, it comes with a price tag. You have to behave in a certain way, listen to a certain type of music. You have to believe in God, which is my next video. Why should you have to believe in God? Why should you? What kind of nonsense is that? But this is how we are controlled. Let me know, what do you think of this video?
I'm out.
Man didn't touch a drop of water. Even Pilot washed his hands before he walked away. What's his excuse? just gonna drip dry.
Drip what?
Dry.
Drip dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, finish washing the plate like this.
You said earlier like you love black men, so if you know that black men can't stay faithful, then why do you love them so much?
Can I get a shot of Casamigos?
Oh my goodness, guys, listen. Don't pay attention to my hair. I'm about to start cooking. But listen, the whole video that I made about why women like thugs, I was not talking about myself. I have dated some in my younger years, but I was just talking about women in general. I wasn't talking about myself. If you would listen to the way that I word things that I say, I said some women and women who have